and I welcome you to the launch of the 11th edition of the Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun Run and Walk. So the Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun and Walk was birthed 11 years ago, that's in 2010, by two great men who love to run and walk. And it's an honor to have them here also today, Mr. Enes Boatin, CEO of Global Media Alliance, and Mr. Salakweku Kalmoni, the director of Lakeside Estates. So after the run was started, it made a conscious effort to donate proceeds to the Mercy Social Center annually. So portions of the proceeds from the run are donated to the Mercy Social Center annually just to support the center and then the kids in there. And this has been highly appreciated. But because the two great men who started the run are here, I will not want to go into the nitty-gritties of the inception of the run, what it does, and then the venues and all that. So I would use this opportunity to call upon Mr. Boatin, the CEO of Global Media Alliance, to give us a brief of the run. So let's give them a round of applause.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. And this is a live event. Yes, okay. So good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the launch of the 11th edition of our annual Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun Run. This year's race is going to be unique because it's being held during a global pandemic that is significantly affecting the livelihoods of almost everybody around the globe. Please be rest assured, though, that we are still going to have this event, and we are going above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that it's going to be as safe as possible, and also adhere to all protocols and even do more. Some of the measures that we are taking include taking the temperature of all participants before they register on the day off and are allowed to run. So that's, we are going to have thermometer guns to make sure that everybody's temperature is measured before they even participate in the run. All runners will have to wear masks, and those will be provided to them at the event. And I think one of the uncomfortable things is once you finish running, you'll be sweating. So obviously there'll be, so we're even going to provide additional masks, yes, we will, after the run so that you don't go around with a sweaty mask, because I think that, if you have a sweaty mask, that's, there's the chance that you will probably put it under your chin and all those things. So we'll make sure that people feel comfortable wearing masks before and after. All water station attendants will have to wear gloves. So it's not like, when you are running and somebody will give you a glove, water, with their bare hands. They will wear gloves, to ensure that, yes, everybody who takes water from the water station attendants are fully protected. And there will also be hand sanitizers provided to participants. Kindly note that we take this disease very seriously and we won't take any chances. Yes, it's been proven that outdoor runs are one of the safest ways to run. Outdoor runs are one of the safest ways to run. But by the same token, it's also because there will be quite a few people, it's also going to be a public gathering, even though we'll try to mitigate that by making sure that there will be no handshakes and gatherings, in the common sense of it. So we'll make sure that there's safety, all the safety protocols are adhered to, and ensure that we don't put anybody's life at risk. Mr. Kalmoni will talk more to it after, when he's talking. The Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun Run, held on the 6th of every year, is held to promote a healthy lifestyle, family bonding, amongst friends and family. And more importantly, it's not just, have fun whilst you run, it's more importantly, the special focus of the run is to generate revenue to support Mercy Social Center, which is dear to our two brands. And each year we have donated a portion of the proceeds obtained from the run to the social center. So this year it's even more important because the economic impact of the COVID-19 is even felt more. So we want to make sure that we continue this tradition to make sure that we continue to support the Mercy Social Center. So again, I just want to thank everyone, for being here, and look forward to seeing you all on the 6th of March. Thank you.
Let's give it up for him. So, thank you very much. Before we move on to the speech from Mr. Salah Kweku Kalmoni, the director of Lakeside Estates, I would like to acknowledge a few media houses in here to cover the event. We have Ghana Web, we have Graphic Sports, we have Daily Guide, Pulse Ghana, The Finder, BNFT, ETV Ghana, YFM, and Happy FM. So, Mr. Salah, please, the floor is yours.
Yes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, once again. As rightly said by Mr. Boateng, the pandemic has have hit hard a lot of families and corporations, but for the love of sports and humanity, the walk run will continue. We at Lakeside Marina Park and Happy FM want to uphold our pledge to supporting the family health and the Mercy Social Center, and that's why we are holding the Family Fund Run, but under strict adherence to the COVID-19 safety protocol. On March 6th, we'll have 4 runs. We'll have our usual run, the one in Accra at Lakeside Marina Park. Then we'll have 3 other runs at the Japan Motors premises of Kumasi, Tamale, and Takoradi. And those venues, and all the venues, they will start and end at the same venue. The 6-kilometer run, all of them are 6 kilometers. We like the word 6 because we run at 6 a.m. for 6 kilometers on March 6th, so 666. And these are our lucky numbers. So, but at Marina Park, we also have a special 10-kilometer for those who feel very strong. And this will be done across the country, as we said. We are doing it in Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, and Takoradi. And we'll observe safety protocol in all the 4 regions. The registration fee, we are maintaining it for the last year. The individuals is 50 Ghana cedis. Then we have the family team. The family team is 150. It includes up to 5, so it's highly subsidized. And then we have the school team of 250 for students, junior student and senior students. Participants can pick up the registration forms at Happy FM in Asanam Down, Lakeside Marina Park, Silverstar Tower here in the lobby. You can pick it up. YFM at Accra Mall and Global Media Alliance at Airport West. Our outdoor activity event is safer than indoor activity, as Mr. Boateng sang, and the runners and walkers will remain spaced about 2 meters apart. We will maintain social distancing. In addition to this, participants are not allowed to stand or sit in groups, except obviously for families. The nose mask will be given to all participants, and as Mr. Boateng suggested, Mr. Zuta, we need 2 masks, one at the start and one at the finish. That's an excellent idea. All participants will have the nose masks on at the starting line. There will be a Veronica buckets for hand washing at the start and finishing line for improved hygiene. And as usual, we'll have a number of water stations along the route. Also, to mitigate the spread of the virus, no handshaking is allowed, and the VIP breakfast is canceled. Regular breakfast will be available as takeaway only. And because of this, I think the award ceremony will be truncated, and some awards will be given afterwards. Usually, like, it takes us 2 hours to process. So at least the first 3 men, the first 3 women, we know them. We give those, and then I think we can go home. Anyway, this will have to play by ear. because of the changing situation. I would also use this opportunity to encourage everybody to join our virtual Run Ghana Club to keep up with regular exercise, to keep fit, and stay healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. And it's worth repeating that because it's a family event, all COVID-19 safety protocols are going to be adhered to the latter from the very beginning to the end of the run. We are just going to make sure that everyone is safe throughout the run with the sharing of the nose mask at the start line and the finish line, the position of Veronica buckets and hand washing stations along the routes of the run, social distancing and no social contact and no physical contact at the venue. So it's worth noting that we should always keep repeating this, that COVID-19 is real, but for this run, all safety protocols are going to be adhered to the latter from the very beginning to the end of the run. At this juncture, we would like to officially launch the Family Fun Run by unveiling the new T-shirt or the run shirt for the event. Let's give them a round of applause as they present the T-shirts.
Okay, we have engineer Viglo. So if you look, this is our new addition, and we have changed this for our 11th run. We have the white shirt as a background, and we have the orange. And this time, instead of printing on the shirt, we actually have a Perspex. Okay, and so these shirts, usually what happens at the end of every year, we have some left over, and it becomes a waste. So this year, this will stay like this for the next 5 years. The only thing will change will be the numbers. And if you look just here, the numbers, we have AC for Accra, we have KM for Kumasi, we have 1 for Takoradi and this, and it also puts the year it is on. Now, if you turn around, as before, for the last 5 years, our runs, we have our website, www.runghana.com. Okay, you can face the front. So this shirt costs 50 Ghana cedis. So if you want to buy it, you can pay 50 Ghana cedis. Or the best way to do is if you register, you get it for free. So it's included. There will be more information later on about this. But in the meantime, if you can get your phone and show us the donation we did recently to the Mercy Social Center on that one. Okay, I think that's everything for now.
So whilst we wait for him to project the pictures on the screen, it's worth noting that any person who is part of the Virtual Run Ghana Club is subject to a 10% discount for registering for the run. So if you are a member of the Run Ghana Club, you can just register for your family, for yourself as an individual, and you enjoy a 10% discount for the run this year. And subsequently, it's going to be the process, so we entreat each and every person, because we don't want the run just to be a one-time thing, just on the set of March every year. It will be best if you sign up to the Run Ghana Club, and then you continuously run to improve your health and then for the safety of yourself. So I would encourage everyone to join the Run Ghana Club. So if you want any information about the Run Ghana Club, you can also see the director for the Run Ghana Club, Zuta, and then he will take you through the entire process.
I think he should do it right now. Tell us. Come to the front and tell us.
Okay. I would like to project it. I'll project it to the screen. Vix, make a project to the screen now. I will project to the screen.
So whilst we wait for the projection and then the directions of signing up to the Run Ghana Club, please, if you have any questions, we can also take your questions now. If you have any questions on the Run Ghana Club, the Family Fun Run, we can take your questions now. Whilst we wait for the setup, any questions? Any questions? The run is going to...
While people are thinking about the questions, you know, we are encouraging families. So usually we have a lot of awards for families. Instead of the top 3, we have the top 6 families. And we define families as follows. To have a team, you must have a parent. We must have 1 child, a minimum of 3. So it's a minimum of 3, a maximum of 5. So if you have 3 children, that doesn't constitute a team. Okay, and you have 2 parents, no child, that doesn't constitute a team. So these regulations, we have had them for quite some time. And for the school teams, we have 2 categories. We have 12 years and under, then we have 13 to 17. So those are some of the things. Okay, more questions?
I think Zuta is ready, and then he will be taking us through the sign-up process, or he will even take us to the gallery for the donation to the Mercy Social Center first. So on the screen, we can see the donation prior to the run, the recent one we did. I think Zuta would like to say a few words to it.
All right, so that was about on the, I think, last week, yes. We did a donation to the Mercy Social Center. Initially, we were supposed to have done it last year, April, but then due to the lockdown, we couldn't do it. So in keeping to the promises we had at hand, we still had to go through with it. So pre-event, we said to do it. Then post-event, after this year's run, we'll go ahead and do the next donation, as we always do. So we'll take, I'd like to take you through the sign up for the press lunch, so this thing, Night Run Club. On doing that, as a person, if you are new to it, if you want to sign up to the Night Run Club, basically this is how the app looks like. There's the app, it's just a logo, it's like a logo like this. And then to sign up, when you download it new, when you open it up, it just opens up the sign up page or the registration page. So after you go through the process, and then you register for it. And this is how the dashboard looks on the app.
Yeah, Zuta, sorry to cut in here, but we are live on radio, so I would like you to start the entire process again so that the listeners who cannot follow the physical process can also know how the entire thing moves on, and they can also go straight to the app
let me
and sign up too.
Sure. So if you sign up, we have the steps here. The first step you need to do, it's basically, we have a QR code we have on our Facebook social media. We have it on Facebook. We have it on our Twitter handle. We have it on our, our Telegram channel. It's all there. So first of all, you just sign up by registering on our registration page. It's a Google form link we have. And then this link, when I click on it, if I'm supposed to click on this link now, you'd see that it takes me to the registration page where I register as an individual. So on clicking it will take you to the link. For now, the link is expired. I have to re-update it, but then it's active. So when you click, it takes you to the page where you sign up for. Then when you sign up on that place, you provide your name, your email address, your telephone number, your running capacity, whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or an expert. And then you do that. On registration too, we give you a shirt. So you there's a slot for you to indicate the size, the shirt size you want. Then after you fill you just submit it. When you click on submit, there's another link there that takes you to the App Store. That is either if you're on an Android, it takes you to the Google Play Store. If you're on an iDevice, it takes you to the App Store where you download the Night Run Club app. Then after downloading the app, it takes you to the sign-up page on the app. Just after downloading, click on open the app. It brings you here. So you just enter your name, your age, your email address, your height, and those stuff. That is basically what's required on this app when you download it first. So after downloading, you just see the interface here. On the interface, when you want to add us, first of all, you on registration on the page, you see the payment options there. There's a mobile money option, there's a bank account there. Whichever option you want, you use it. Then after payment, just after you've signed up on the app, you come to Club here, and then you see the contact button. If you have contacts on, if you have contacts, you see activities that are already ongoing. You have events that you can be part of. And then to add Run Ghana, you just click on the plus button, and then you can choose your contacts. So you see contacts. If you already have contacts that are on there, you see your contacts that are already on there. You see Mr. Edward himself. He's an added participant in the Run Ghana Club. So you see him here, Mr. Edward Watson here. You see Mr. Kalmoni, our director, he also participates. So you see him here. And then we have some other people, myself included, I'm also part of it. So if you are on, it's a good group to belong to. Then you just sign up and then you do it. So if you are new, you'd see that with the search button here, you click on the search bar on your app. You just enter Run Ghana. Myself, when I enter, it won't come because I'm the one that administers the page. So if I'm supposed to search for Run Ghana here, nothing will come up. But if you, a new user, just types in Run Ghana, you see that a name will pop up there. You just do Run Ghana like this and hit the search bar, and you're good to go. It will come. It's the first item on the search term. Then you just click the plus button on it. You see, when I did Run Ghana on there, the results came up, but ours isn't on it because I'm the administrator, so it won't pop up. But a new user, Run Ghana here, and you see Run Ghana as the first item with our logo on it, this logo here, you see it on there beside it. So all you have to do is just to click on the plus button here, on the plus, and then an invite will be sent to us. If you've paid to me, that is sent payment to us. When I see your invite, I only accept the invite, and then you are in the club, you are good to go. Now, just to give you a brief display of how the club membership works and training schedules, we have our challenges here. When you come to the challenges, you see our January challenge has already ended. So you can just see we have February challenge running here. And myself, let's just say, I haven't done so much this time. I haven't even started training yet. So when you come, if you are participating, you see the leaderboard here. I believe this month is new, so we mostly run on weekends or Saturdays and Sundays. So you see, none of us has done any kilometers yet for this month. So our February challenge is on, but then we are yet to start individually. But just to see how this works, we can use this year's 1 year challenge. We have an annual 300 kilometer challenge. If you sign up, we put you on, and you get to train all year round. So if you see this one, Run Ghana Club 300 km challenge, you see 332 days remaining. Distance I've done this year in total is just 19.12 kilometers. So it tracks every kilometer you do every time. You can just walk about 1 mile, 2 miles, and it logs it every time, the whole year till the year ends. So if you see here, my place on the board, you can track your progress, and then as you track your progress, you know what position you are in as the year wears on. So if you see leaderboard here, I'm fourth on the list with 19.12K, and you see those that are leading with 50.79 kilometers and those stuff. So basically, it's a good thing. And when you join us, you either get one of the nice shirts in our person wore, or you get a Run Ghana magazine, very nicely done with a lot of information from our sponsoring companies and stuff like that. So basically, that is all about the Run Club. And it's fun to be part of a Run Club, knowing you are exercising for your health and then fitness as well, because health is wealth. That's one thing I know. So thank you very much, and then that's it. To sign up, see me, and then I would also just finally add our numbers there. Since it's a live program, you can just call me or WhatsApp us so that we get you registered. It can be done virtually, so if you want to join us virtually, you can just call on this number. It's 020-856-5397. 020-856-5397. So that is that for the Run Club. And then it's been nice talking to you all, so sign up.
Zita, thank you very much. Please, let's give it up for him. He's done very well, taking us through the entire process. And one exciting thing about the entire run is, even though you might have friends who are not in the country, who are not around, because it's a virtual run, you can invite friends from all over the world to join you in a challenge. And with the Run Ghana Club, people are awarded, the leaderboard is checked, and then the best or the fastest runner, the one who runs most kilometers, is also appreciated during any of our runs that we organize. So if you join the run, it's also a healthy activity for you. And at this point, we'd like to take some questions of the Run Ghana Club, the Family Fun Run, any question you want to ask about the run. This is the point where we take those questions now.
All right. Good morning once again. Please, my question goes to Mr. Carboni. I have two questions. Please, the first one is talking about wearing of masks for all participants. Are there no health implications for having your mask on whilst running? And the second one is how are you going to ensure the social distancing protocol? Are there going to be a volunteer assigned for that purpose? Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for that question. I'm not a medical expert, but obviously wearing a mask slows you down, so you shouldn't overexert yourself in any sports. We know we always put a caveat that you should only do this if you are in good health. And if you can't run, you should walk. As for walking, anybody can do walking. And that's why we call it walk and run. Okay, so it depends on people. Number two, of course, we have a lot of volunteers. And just like we did here during the corporate run, we will mark the ground. So we'll create like a matrix, and people are supposed to stand on the matrix so that they have about approximately 2 meters. And that's how we're going to maintain the social distancing. Another thing we are doing is we are canceling the VIP breakfast. All breakfast is takeaway so that people don't sit around and congregate. And as we said, we are also the award ceremony, which takes usually an hour, will truncate it. It might even finish in like 5-10 minutes. Thank you very much for the excellent question.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Let me add to it. In terms of running with a mask, I think in the early days of COVID, there was this misperception that if you run with a mask, your normal surgical mask that you guys are wearing, that there would be an adverse effect on your health. But right now it's been proven. I think we've lived through wearing masks for close to a year now, and it's been proven that there's no adverse effect on your health. So, I mean, I think that should directly answer your question. And, we've had the experience of doing a race during COVID time. So we did it during the corporate run, the ETV Japan Motors corporate run. And, we observed all the COVID protocols. So we've had the experience, we even staggered the race, in terms of some people started before the slow ones like us, followed. So I think, we're still working through the process of making sure that it's as safe for all participants as possible. So, I mean, I think, we've had the experience of having gone through this, and so we'll make sure that everybody is safe. We all care about our health. We don't want anybody to come to the race and then catch COVID or anything. So I think we want to make sure that, yes, everybody is safe, and that's what we want to do. That's why we are even canceling a tradition, which is the VIP breakfast. We've canceled, and this is the first time we've canceled it. So that should, go to show you that, yes, we are taking this very, very seriously, and even, giving mask before and mask afterwards. These are all things that we are doing to make sure that, we ensure that people are safe. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, as a big takeaway for all of us here today, that it's safe to run with your mask on. That misconception is now cleared, that you shouldn't be scared of running with your mask on, but it's rather safe to run with your mask on. Please, any more questions?
And Joel, let me also add to it. You see, one of the, I don't want to call prescriptions, but one of the advice that has been given to everybody is that you exercise, you walk, you do some form of exercise during this period. And as you prepare for the run, the walking around, the running around is also part of what we have to do anyway. So it even pushes you to do that. So I think it's very, very important that we take this serious and, we get as many people to participate as possible. But there's still also, we're also going to have a cap. It's not like going to be 1,000 people or anything. No, we have a cap. So once we reach that cap, we are not going to allow any more people to join.
Thank you, sir. So once again, it's worth emphasizing that with the corporate, the family fun run going on is also an avenue for you to keep fit and also fight the pandemic, as exercising is a way to keep strong and boost your system also.
All right, thank you. Please, I want to find out when registration ends.
Yes, this is an excellent question. The registration ends the day before, so March 5 is the last day. March 5 is the last day. But we want to, now that we have launched, we want to encourage people as much as possible to register right now. Thank you.
So talking about registration, I would like for you to go through the centers, the various registration centers, and then the prices for registration once more.
Yes, the registration centers, we have Happy FM in Asylum Down. We have Silversat Tower here. We have YFM at Accra Mall. We have GMA at Airport West residential area. And we have Lakeside Marina Park at Lakeside City. And as the sign says, the individuals are 50 Ghana CD. Families up to 5 have a discounted price of 150 CDs. Then we have school teams of 250 CDs. Thank you.
Thank you, too. So the same way you can go there and then make registrations at these various centers, Silver Star Tower, Happy FM, Global Media Alliance, Lakeside Marina Park, YFM, which is at the Accra Mall. You can also get there and then make any inquiries you want to. You can also call 020-856-5397, 020-856-5397, and 020-2222-071. 020-2222-071 for any further inquiries you want to make on the run, including the virtual run club also. Okay, so any more questions? So
let me add, the virtual run club costs an extra 100 Ghana CDs. And Zuta, I think we got a good idea that on the day of the event, you can register a virtual Run Ghana Family Fund Run just for that day. So those who cannot participate, they can participate anywhere in the world. And just for today, for the month of February, I'm doing a special promotion. Instead of 10% discount, 50% discount. Clap. Hey, I'm giving 50% discount. The crowd here, they want everything for free. Anyway, so basically, you pay 100 Ghana CD for the virtual run club, you get the family fund run for free. Or another way around, you pay 50 Ghana CD for family fund run, you pay another 50, you get the other one for free. So thank you.
okay. Thank you very much. Oh, please, we can do it better. 50% is a lot. Okay, so if there are no more questions, we would like to take the closing remarks. And then we move on to close. So I'll start with Mr. Boateng giving us the closing remarks for the launch of the 11th edition of the Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun Run. Okay. So we'll start taking the closing remarks from Mr. Emmanuel Akroma, the programs manager for Happy 98.9 FM.
So I'll entreat our listeners and viewers to come and register, pick forms, to register so they can join us on the 6th of March for the run and walk.
Mr. Boateng, CEO of Global Media Alliance, would also give us his remarks.
Okay, so what I want to say is this is the 11th year, and unfortunately, this year is going to be held under challenging circumstances. But what our listeners should know is that we are not just running for fun. We are also supporting a worthy cause, which is the Mercy Social Center. And every year, part of our proceeds go to that center. So it's very, very important that we bear that in mind. COVID-19 has wreaked havoc globally and in Ghana as well. And so there are a lot of economic challenges that people are facing and communities and organizations are facing. So for me, this is very important that we continue. And that's primarily one of the reasons why we continue to do this. And so I encourage everybody to, who has an interest, to take part in this and make sure that we support that worthy cause, whilst at the same time also maintaining a healthy lifestyle for ourselves and for our families. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And taking the last remarks from Mr. Kweku, Kalmoni, the director of Lakeside Estates.
Yes, I will later on ask Mr. Joel to thank all our sponsors, like GMA, Japan Motor, Silverstar, who has participated, even though it's difficult time for all of us and the sponsors, and for family, we must remember that we need our help, especially during this COVID-19 period, we need our help. And the best way to participate is through also the virtual running club. You know, we're always limited. We can do 1,000, 2,000, but we can't do 10,000, we can't do 100,000, we can't do 1,000,000. But through the virtual running club, we can achieve these numbers. And as Mr. Zuta, our event manager, has said, we will do a special run event. But if you don't start participating on your virtual run club right now, you won't understand the innuendos of how this thing works. And we hope to see you all safe and sound, wearing a mask on March 6th at 6 a.m. for 6 kilometers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let's give it up for them. Before we leave, we would also like to acknowledge our sponsors for the Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun Run. We have Silver Star Tower, we have the ETV Ghana, Japan Motors Trading Company Limited, Happy 98.9 FM, Lakeside Estates, YFM, Oman Fofo Trading Company Limited, and Global Media Alliance.
I think there's more. I think Malcolm, and who else? Everpack. Okay, so more are coming, and we encourage more to come.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And as we are signing off, you should all entreat and make sure that we sign up for the Happy FM Lakeside Marina Family Fun Run and Walk, because it's a worthy cause worth supporting, and it gives us the chance to support kids at the Mercy Social Center. My name is Joel Sanko, and it's a pleasure, and it was my pleasure hosting you today. Thank you. Any interviews, there's also, yes, the time. You can just come up front and then interview, but you should make sure you respect the social distancing protocols also.